program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice.
Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex.
And more sex.
Are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Here we go on this Wednesday night. Welcome to the program. It is Good Times to Roll the Podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. 22nd of May. Phone number 478-7954. You can also Skype us, the Good Times Podcast. Text is 0927-360-0485. Ask your love problems, life problems, sex questions, sports talk. It is just about anything you guys want to call us and speak to our celebrity guests. But tonight, instead of celebrity, we'll call them athletes, because that's exactly what they are. A pair of brothers that play in the professional football league here in the country. They're also members of the Guam national team. And one plays for Kaya FC, the other one plays for Pachanga. But again, they're brothers. And I'd like to ask them about what that's like probably on the field as well when they go up against each other. But first, let me introduce the two gentlemen on the program. Please welcome from Pachanga, also the captain of the Guam national football team. And I introduce him first because he's older. Jason Cunliffe. Hi, Jason. Good
How's
evening.
it going, Mo?
Good morning.
Thanks for
having
us.
Thank you, Jason. Also from Kaya FC, or Kaya Football Club, please welcome Jonah Romero. Hi, Jonah.
Hey. It's going.
No, okay, quickly. What is it like when you guys are on the field against each other? Or do your teams play each other often? Is that something where you guys see each other?
I'll let Jonah go ahead and talk about this.
Fuck you. We played each other twice this season. I pick on Jason, but his team beat us once, and we tied the second time.
But I mean, football seems to be a rather physical game. I mean, I know there's a lot of real estate to cover at the same time. So I mean, obviously, you guys have to be superior athletes running around the field, but it does get rather physical. Does it get to a point where you and your brother and the ball is rather in the same vicinity, and you're gonna have to I don't know. It's not like hockey where you check them, right? But it kind of is at the same time.
This guy's always checking me when I don't have the ball. Or if I do have the ball, he's sticking his finger in my butt. He's doing something all the time.
If Jonah's with the arms reaching me, it's fair game. I'm hitting it. I'm punching him.
Yeah, he's always doing something. Finger in the butt, finger in the ear, everywhere there's a hole.
I'll give him credit. No. He caught me at the last game on a 50-50. Yeah. There was a ball, and he got the best of it. But most of the time, I end up on top.
All right, that's what she said.
Exactly.
But, okay, so hear me out here. There are a lot of brothers that played in professional sports, in all sports, the NBA, whatever, football, whatever it may be. And because it is a physical game, if your brother who's on one team gets into a fight with another guy but on your team, what do you do? So let's put it in Jonah's shoes as the decision maker. Jason gets into a scuffle with your teammate. What happens in your mind?
Well, I would grab my teammate, tell him to calm down because Jason might kill him. And,
okay, it's like, trust me on this one, man. I know this for my whole life.
Yeah, and then I'd probably grab Jason and just tell him to calm down a little bit before he kills somebody.
If it got to a point where it was a fight and not just an altercation, what do you do?
Damn.
Me personally, I'm going to tell my teammate that probably before I even get a chance to warn him, he's going to be knocked out on the ground. So, that's...
Yeah, but you're putting confidence into your because you're confident in your brother's ability, and I don't doubt you. Jesus Christ! I mean, look at you guys. I mean, yeah, who the fuck would pick a fucking fight? But I'm just saying, like, because it's such an intriguing question. Because I've played, say, regular. For example, regular recreational basketball, certainly not in the professional level, and sometimes. I have friends who are brothers, and they'll be on the opposite sides of the team. But and then there are guys in the neighborhood that'll come into the game, not knowing that they're brothers. They'll play a little basketball. All of a sudden, one of them picks on the other brother, and they're on the same team. But even if they're teammates, the brothers super stick together. It's like. Well, obviously, it's not professional, so, I mean, the relationships are not there as a teammate. But I remember my friend just grabbing the basketball, and unknowingly, the guy who was being a dick just got it thrown right at his nose. And he goes, that's my fucking brother. And it became more about brothers than the game. Obviously, you guys, I mean, you do this as a job, but it is... teammate is almost like brother. It's always a question I wanted to ask to brother athletes that played on different teams. And yes, I guess you're right. You're going to tell your teammate, hey, stop it. But what if it came to like a brawl? One of those brawls, those epic brawls. What do you do, man? What kicks in first?
Dude, I think definitely if it came to a brawl, we obviously would look out for each other in the brawl, make sure neither one of us are getting the shit kicked out of us. But at the same time, we still have like a responsibility, I would say, to our teammates. But I would definitely, be making sure that Jason was all right. No one's like fucking him up. And if someone's fucking him up, then I'd have to pull them off of Jason. So it's kind of tough.
That must be both awesome and kind of
like a lose. It's like a lose type thing there. Like it's tough.
Yeah, it is. It is, but in a really awesome way, though. It kind of just.
We should just have a brawl here at the studio and see how it goes. You be one team, I'll be the other
exactly.
team. And...
It's something I've always wanted to ask a pair of brother athletes. So thanks for answering. All right, guys. Well, sports aside for a bit, we have some calls to take here, guys. This is how it works. People call the show. They ask their question. Generally, it's about their love life or kind of some sort of career path, and we try our best to help them out there. Throughout the process as well, we'll talk a little bit about football, about yourselves throughout the duration of the show. So, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Once again, Jonah Romero on the program. Also, Jason Cunliffe. Let's start with China, who's 22 years old. She is in Makati. She's on a cell phone. Hi, China. Welcome to the show. How can we help you?
Hi, Mo, Jason, Jonah.
Hey, girl.
How's it going?
What's up, baby? So, China, you got a problem, and we're here to try to straighten this shit out. What's up?
Yes, please. So here goes. I'm dating someone. It's been a month, and... my parents don't like him because he doesn't have a car. He isn't very involved with the family business. And they don't like him to the point where they tell me, you know what, if you get married, he's not going to live with us. I'm not going to buy all your bags, all your stuff, and I'm not going to fund your travels. So it's going to be...
So this is rich guy... So this is rich girl, poor guy problem, in a sense.
Well, the guy isn't poor. Don't get me wrong. They're okay. They're well off. But they're the traditional Chinese family. They don't want to spend much. And they're very Catholic. They'd rather save the poor and stuff.
Aw. What losers,
and
right?
I know. I feel so shallow because of my mom. But that's not all. So we were dating for a month, right?
Yeah.
He called me by his ex's name one time.
Sure. Was it when you guys were having sex?
We had sex once.
And did he call you the ex's name when you were having sex?
No. It wasn't like that.
Okay.
You've only had sex once?
Bad. But anyway, he told me to cut my hair short. His ex's hairstyle is short, so I'm like, what the freak? And he liked her profile picture today.
He liked it. Okay, why did they break up?
He liked it. They didn't really break up because they were just dating. But how do you say this? They just didn't work out,
Okay, all right. So you seem like you have got a lot of... these are not big-time problems. They're just whatever problems. But nevertheless, it means a lot to you, so let's go. Liking of the photo, you cut that shit out. That's just one. He liked one photo. I mean, if he starts maybe liking the entire album and everything that she posts and smiles and giggles and then constantly replies to all of her things with almost flirtatious kind of, I hate it, then I'd say you can feel a little bit uncomfortable about it. But if they were just kind of dating and they're still friends.
I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but here goes.
Yeah, no worries.
We were dating for like a month, right? Let's say April something. They broke up like March 25.
So you worry
like
that you might be a rebound?
Recent. I might be a rebound. I feel like such a doormat right now.
No, China, you listen, you're jacked up. You got a lot of energy in you. You need to relax a little bit and not overthink some of these things. Now, calling you by the ex one time is forgivable. That's happened to me countless times, in which the girlfriend has called me by the ex's name, and I've called the girlfriend by the ex's name on accident. They look alike kind of thing. Also, some of us have a type, and unless he's absolutely forcing you to look like her, it's probably just a preference thing. Guys, your thoughts on this? I mean, is she overreacting on some of these things?
Yeah, for sure you're overreacting. Definitely about the picture thing. I had a similar incident with these pictures. They're just pictures. You're not sticking anything on the pictures. Nothing crazy. You can't make love to the picture.
That's right.
And then the whole, you might want to have a little bit more sex more than one time, I would say. Not trying to, say you're not, good in bed or anything. I'm sure you're great in bed. I'm right down the street, by the way, Makati. But I would say you gotta probably do some things to get his mind off the ex if this is what you want. So.
I think his mind's probably off of it already. I think it's her mind is on the ex and not his. I mean, liking one photo, Jesus, hold on with this. That was Jonah, I'm assuming, yes?
Yeah, that was me.
yeah, that was Jonah. Yeah. Liking one, I got it from the, I'm down the street, by the way. That's how I knew which one was which. The liking one photo, as Jonah said, is not a big deal. It's just a photo. It's also just a like. Again, you're not like saying, "Wow, man, you're super hot in this photo. Shit, I love that Baraka, ass photo. It's awesome." It's just a like. There's no words involved there, too. And sorry, Jonah, you were continue. I think we actually lost her there.
And I actually agree with you, Mo, about. I think you're more worried about the ex than he is, and I would definitely give it up more than one time a month.
I mean, how much do you like this guy? Let's be serious. I mean, is he someone you consider, that you could see yourself with long term, or is it just something that you're just kind of passing the time with?
I think it's just I like him because he's there, but he's really sweet, and I really like him. But I think I can live without him. It's something like that,
I'm pretty sure you could live without him, China, if you just met him in March. But here's the thing: you're gonna take on say you get over this whole fucking liking, photos and him calling you by the ex's name once and the haircut shit, right? You're gonna take on a little bit more of drama with the family. If the family doesn't like him and your family apparently pays for every fun thing you fucking do, then you're going to get into a little bit of an issue. Okay? Because you just said, I mean, listen, this is how you described your family. My family said, if I continue to date him, they're not going to buy me bags. They're not going to fund my travel. So I already know you're materialistic and you spend a lot of cash. Because if that's your worry, that your family's not going to pay for your shit, then I already know what you're like as a person. But that's fine, because if I had a family that was wealthy and they were going to buy me fucking bags and they were going to send me to Paris and London and all these other places at any time I want to go, I would be thrilled about that. But I don't have a family like that.
I wouldn't give it up either.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great, that's a great gig.
You go, girl.
But seriously though, I mean,
I am serious. You're saying that if you take on this guy, no more Bottega bags and Hermes and all of this shit. It's going to be, hey, listen, you're on your own. Is it worth it? It's up to you now. You got to decide.
They only told me that if I get married to him. So if we're dating...
so never marry him.
Shit. Don't marry
Yeah,
him.
that's the thing. But then I know if I invest emotions, I'm gonna want to marry this guy.
China, how many boyfriends have you had? One?
Let's just say I dated a lot. I'm quite liberated, and this guy's
Okay,
like super Catholic. He's very conservative.
Super freak.
Okay, China, if you have quote-unquote dated a lot, then you would know, of all people, you should know that saying, I'm going to marry this guy and all of these things in a month and a half is stupid.
Psycho.
No, I'm not gonna marry him. Seriously, no. But it's more of like,
I know, but
he's
even
just
having,
nice and
even the
everything.
thought of it at this time, you guys have been together a month. You've only fucked him once.
Guys, trust me, he's like super clingy. Trust me, he's like super clingy.
I don't know if it's
Clingy
him
to
or
what?
you,
You've only
man,
given it up
really.
once.
I know. I don't know. I don't know if it's you or him that's clingy. I think you talk a lot of game, China, and you don't back it up when it comes time to really back it up.
I think China's found her project.
No, you know what the thing is?
true.
I think it's because I'm back in the province because I was in the metro for like a really long time, and right now I went back to the province for like a couple of months, but then I'm actually really from there, and then I feel like
China.
it's the small town syndrome thing.
China, you come up. Listen, I know this girl, man. I mean, I don't know you personally. I know the type of you. You are the million things a minute in your fucking mind. You're jacked up in a good way. Like you're fucking Red Bull is what you are. You just need to relax a little bit. Don't come up with excuses for every feeling that you have. Don't come up with a story for everything that he does. Don't come up with an angle with every fucking thing that anyone is involved in. You are super involved with. You're hyper alert about everything, and you think you have some sort of explanation for it. Whether it's liking a stupid photo to being in the province or in the city, and that must be it. And no, it's just the way it is. If your family fucking hates him, they fucking hate him. If he calls you blah blah by the name once, he just called you once. No worries. It's when it starts happening in a kind of like a repetition. That's when I want your mind to start working. In the meantime, brush everything off, relax a little bit. You're amped up.
Yeah, but what do I do
what the
about
kids say? Chill.
I
Take
feel
a
like
volume.
Heart Evangelista and Cheese Escudero right now.
I'm sorry, what?
I feel like I'm Heart and he's like Cheese Escudero.
And in what manner? Because of the family thing and whatnot.
The family thing, it's crazy, man. My
Well,
parents
listen,
were talking
if
to
you
me. They were
if you
like,
look like Heart Evangelista,
If
hey,
you
why
look
don't you
like
send your travels over here?
Come to
yeah,
come to
I'll
One
just date
Rockwell.
him.
Like hard.
I'll just date him.
Yeah, just date him and then
I'll just stick
relax.
with
Don't
dating.
overthink.
Don't overanalyze everything. If the guy
That's
makes you
right.
happy, spend time with him. If
Take
he
a chill
doesn't,
pill.
move on. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
All right, thanks,
And
guys.
have a
You
little
guys are
more.
great.
Have a little more sex. Maybe you need to.
Yeah, maybe you need someone
Maybe,
to
Fuck outta
yeah,
you.
I
Break
think I
you
need
in.
that. I've been like so active, and then now that I'm back here, it's like nothing.
put your head through the wall.
I'll tell you this, go. I'll tell you these boys, Jonah, Jason. This girl's a big time masturbator.
For sure, you masturbate 5 times a day.
China,
sure.
yeah, China. You're a big time masturbator, right? All that
5
energy.
times.
You gotta,
Where are your hands right
yeah.
now?
Like you got like ET. You have like ET fingers. That shit lights up. It's just kinda-
Dude,
Where's your hands right now?
China.
where?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. Ooh.
Ooh, don't you play with me.
That's what I told you. All right, China.
You're gonna like me. No, you can't let go of me when you like, No, I'm kidding.
So you're saying we're going to meet sometime?
We can sniff it out.
You know where I'm at.
Mo, your guess is such a bad boy.
Please.
He's so naughty.
Oh, please. Don't tell me you didn't. Don't tell me you didn't set it up for him.
Not
Hey,
yet, oh my God.
when you see me, you're gonna put your hands all over me. You're not gonna want to. Please,
You're gonna
come on. You started it.
like me. I'm not gonna be no loser boyfriend once a month. Tell you that. You're gonna love me.
All right. Your parents too.
Nah,
They're gonna love this kid.
Parents will love you for
I don't
sure.
know that.
We're definitely not getting married though.
All right, China. Have a good one.
But
love.
guys, thank you so much for your help. Good night.
Later.
Good luck. Good night.
Good night. Bye bye. And that's
I
how the
liked
show
her.
goes, gentlemen.
Nice one.
Yeah. She had a good energy about her for us just to talk to her. But if we had to spend the day with her,
If I was gonna do there, put a bag over her head with a muzzle on.
Let's go
Don't
to
talk.
Rain. Rain, you are 18 years old. You're in Manila. Hi, Rain. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Girls all over the place tonight. So, Rain, you're 18. You have a question about your boyfriend. What's up?
Yes, so my boyfriend is asking me if he can have sex with me, and I would really love to, but I know I'm just 18.
Wait, hold on, Rain, do me a favor, love, because the connection isn't very good. Just not too many pauses in the story. Just say kind of all at one time, and then we'll try to get as much as we can because the connection isn't great, and there's a lot of background noise. Like I think there's a tricycle that went by a little while ago. So just kind of get it out there quick, and then we can discuss what's going on. So your boyfriend wants to have sex, but
but I'm afraid that I might get pregnant, and
that's legitimate.
My conscience can't really take it, and virginity is a big deal for me. So should I say yes?
Rain's a virgin.
Okay. Well, listen, about the pregnancy thing, you can always address that. You can always use protection, stuff like that. Whether it be birth control pills, condoms, whatever the hell you want to use, you can address that. Where I say no to having sex is you said you're not ready.
Right.
And if you're not ready, don't do it. That's the thing.
But
I have a feel you will do it eventually, soon. I mean, I can hear it in you. Maybe in a year, 2 years. Well, maybe a little more than 2 years, I think. Is when you'll probably lose your virginity. I'm not fortune telling, guys, by the way. It's not some crazy shit. I'm just saying, she's 18. She's gonna get it in there soon. Yeah. It's just not yet right now.
Do it on your schedule, not anybody else's.
Yeah, totally.
Can't open the gates to heaven to everybody.
Yeah. Rain, if you don't feel like it, and while the pregnancy thing is a legitimate concern, that can be addressed. But you about saying, oh, it's a big deal for you, you don't want to yet, but should you because he's pressuring you? No, not till you're ready.
If this guy really cares about you, he wouldn't pressure you in the first place. He'd respect your decision and would let you know, hey, I'll wait for you. So
exactly.
I mean, if that's what you're looking for, then wait for it. But I don't know. I don't know too much about this guy if he's putting the heat on you to get it in.
Yeah, does he bug you about it, or did he just ask you once, like, "Oh, babe, when are we gonna start? Doing what everybody else is doing?"
Times already, and we attempted to do it several times already, but I always ended up saying no, and like, lagi daw siya nabibitin and like that.
Don't force it.
So you're giving hand jobs, blow jobs already, stuff like that.
No.
Not yet.
Oh, so this guy's ready to explode.
Yeah. So you've held it in your hand though, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You flipped the bean.
Blowjob.
Is it scary? Like when you first put it in your hand, like, ooh, look, it's so scary.
Yes,
yeah. Then relax. Yeah. If just touching it and you're terrified already, wait a little while. Okay.
Because when it grows, you might freak out.
That's right. So. Starts poking you. It's like, whoa, what the hell's that? It's a sword. Yeah. And
take your
please.
time.
Yeah, please tell him stop asking, and that please. Yeah, please tell him to stop. Is it moving? Do I feel your pulse on it? Why is it doing that? Please tell him not to ask you as often, and that you, in fact, will bring it up when you're ready. But if you want to make out. You want to give him a hand job. You want to give him a blow job. Give him a blow job. Fine. But if you're not ready for any of that stuff, you want to try that?
No, I'm too young.
All right.
To try.
Usually the blow job. Yeah, usually the blowjob is point of no return, though, guys. Don't you think? Like, I mean, I've been with girls where, like, the hand job, all right, fine. I'm not ready yet. Hand job, like, oh, okay, I'll take a hand job. That's fine. But when it's blowjob, boy, that's it, man. It's minutes away.
We're already in fifth gear blowjob.
Yeah,
we're
already in point of no return.
They're not coming back.
That's right. On the show today, we have two football players from the United Football League, Jonah Romero of Kaya Football Club, as well as Jason Cunliffe. He plays for Pachanga, also both on the Guam national team. What's that like, being on a national football team? I know we've had Ascals here on the program before, and, well, I'm not saying Guam is its own country because it's still U.S. territory, but you're still part of a national team. Does it bring a ton of pride, or it's cool, but nothing to get emotional about.
Absolutely, it brings a ton of pride.
Yeah,
you not too many people in the world get to put on the jersey to represent their country. For our sport, at least, it's the highest honor. You go to the NBA, those guys are money chasers, so.
That's right.
They might not play in the Olympics because either they're not getting enough money.
That's a very good
things
point.
Like
that's
that nature.
Because there are other sports like that where the pros are like, nah, I don't want to play for the national team because what if I get hurt? Then my $1 million contract isn't all fucked up.
Exactly. Where football's the exact opposite, and playing for your nation's the biggest joy you could have. So for us, it's a huge honor for sure.
Cool, man. Great. Good stuff. All right, guys, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we have more calls to take. It is a Wednesday night. You're listening to Good Times from the Podcast Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Hey, your chance of winning an iPad mini, by the way, happens tonight as well. So give us a call, 478-7954, Skype, The Good Times Podcast. Text 0927-360-0485. And, we'll get to your questions when we come back. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All-Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
Take a little sunshine. Drop a little rainbow. Mix in a smile. Stay for a while. Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline. Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny. But
Wait.
have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth. You say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth. And you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay. No, that's disgusting.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Wednesday night, 22nd of May. On the show, we have some professional athletes who are, in fact, brothers as well. Jonah Romero and Jason Cunliffe. They are here taking your questions at 478-7954. Skype, the Good Times Podcast as well. And text is 0927-360-0485. Let's get to a quick announcement here before we do some questions. Are you ready to get your game on? Chevrolet Philippines brings you the Chevrolet Sonic, a sporty and stylish subcompact car that has a 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with 6-speed automatic transmission that provides dependable speed, power, and fuel efficiency. Chevrolet Sonic is also equipped with high-tech features such as steering wheel-mounted audio controls with USB auxiliary and Bluetooth full audio streaming connectivity. The Sonic is available in hatchback and sedan variants. Dare to take on life's challenges head-on. Complement your A-game with the all-new Chevrolet Sonic. Visit your nearest Chevrolet dealership. Log on to ChevroletSonic.com.ph to check out the all-new 2013 Chevrolet Sonic. Game on. Here we go. Wait, listen, I have a question before we get to some of these calls. You brothers seem to be not opposites, but one's a little bit more aggressive, and I would say that's Jonah, while Jason, you seem to be a little bit more, I don't know, was it nice guy? And not saying that Jonah... Perhaps, right? And some of these calls, I'm laughing because, Jonah, you're fucking hilarious, man. It's like, yeah, baby. All of these things. Me and my brother, there's no way in hell ever we'd even say the word sex around each other. It's impossible. Like, as a family, we just can't do it. How do you, this is more for my own person. I feel like a caller. How do you get to a point where you're comfortable with your brother about, yeah, man, I'll fuck that bitch? How does this work between the both of you? You guys are more like pals than you are brothers.
There was never an issue.
Never an issue.
About us and sex.
I've seen this guy's dong a million times.
Yeah, it's...
You mean like you can walk in and say, Jason, brother, man, I had sex with this girl, and it was, and you're just like...
We're not on the air, right?
I'd be like...
We're not on the air right now?
We are on air.
Okay.
Yeah, we are on air.
Okay, well, I'll save a few stories then.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, it's for sure. There's been some times where I've walked in on Jonah, and it's not weird.
Shit, put me out there.
Usually give him a high five, and good job, buddy.
Hey, man, can I get some cash?
Yeah.
Hey.
I could never do that with my brother. I mean, we're just that kind of family. You just never talk about it,
Just one of those things like, hey, just shut the door behind you, please. Yeah. One of those things. It's good times.
Never one of these things where maybe one of the girls like, hey, your brother's not bad looking too. Hey, why don't you go over here?
Hey, yeah, come on in, buddy.
I usually give him a heads up, like, all right, I'll be out here if you need me. Just tag me in.
Did you guys have a code like, if my flip flops were pointed west, that means there's somebody inside? None of these things.
It's more of the Jason.
Yeah, there's no hiding it. You know what I mean? It's not something we're ashamed of or anything. It's just
fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh God, I wish I had that relationship with my brother. Let's get to some of these calls. Let's start with Ara. Ara, you are 24 years old, if I'm not mistaken. What's up?
I am 25.
And Manila. That's what I mean. 24 in Manila. What's up, love?
Yeah, well, I was just asking, or I just want to ask you, what would you do if you found out, like, you have a boyfriend of just a couple of months and you're already living together, and then you just would find out one day that he has another girlfriend of years, or like for 4 years. I mean, a girlfriend of 4 years.
No. You're asking how would we feel, but I want to know, are you going through this right now? In fact, you have a boyfriend you're living with who also has another girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How did he pull that around you?
Yeah, that's really the question that I'm asking. Before we get to saying what we think you should do, how the fuck did he pull this off?
I'm sorry?
How did he do this? Like, how does this happen where you guys live together, but yet he has a girlfriend on the side for years?
For what I know, the girlfriend is not in Manila right now. And we are living right now in Manila.
That's what I was going to go with. So where is she?
Yeah.
She's in the province.
For how long?
I don't know.
How long you been dating him?
Half a year.
Damn. Gotcha.
And wait, hold on. Okay, I'm going to paint the picture here, and you tell me if this is right. 'Cause the girl out of town was really where I was kind of headed. That's the only way this could be pulled off. So definitely she can't catch you. So that's why she's gone. He's been in Manila 9 months.
Actually, he lives in Manila. They both the girl also used to live in Manila. She just moved back to the province because she doesn't have work here.
Okay, so, but so here's my thing. You're just there to fulfill the void of needing someone next to him at all times. I'm assuming they lived together or were together constantly. She goes to the province. He's like, shit, who's gonna be there with me throughout this whole thing? I need a girl, but I don't want to break up with my girlfriend. And then you've been dating this guy for a few weeks. He says, oh, no, why don't you come here and live with me? So he can now fulfill the void of needing that female in his bed every single night and whatnot.
In-house.
How did you find out about the other girl?
When I confronted him about it, he was saying that the only reason he is still in a relationship with that girl is money. It's like she's still.
And you want to date this guy?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get to that part because obviously around the room we're likely gonna tell you to break up with this fucker. But wait, hold on, Jason. What was your question? It was a good question, but now I forgot it.
Yeah. How did you find out about it? How did you find out about?
Yeah, there you go.
How I found about it?
Yeah.
Were you snooping?
There was one time when he left his phone in our room and I was cleaning. I stepped on it, so it lit up. Then, on how messages pop up on iPhones, right? So that there's the girl's name. First message was asking, bakit hindi ka na nagte-text? Or hindi mo na ako nakausap, something like that.
Wait,
and then the second message was asking, may iba na ba?
Let's just backtrack. Let's just backtrack real quick. You were cleaning. His phone was on the floor. You stepped on it, and the message just popped up.
Yeah, but this is all bullshit.
Likely fucking story.
That's like me saying she opened her legs and I just fell right in.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, why are you having sex with this girl? Listen, I tripped. I was naked. I tripped. She was naked. Her legs were open. Dick went in the vagina, and then you happened to just walk in. Trust me, it was innocent. It's not what you think. Listen, who cares about... Listen, obviously the story of it stepping and lighting up is fabricated. But either way, you're snooping through his phone, no problem, we get it. Okay, why are you living in with this guy that you just met?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Why are you moving in? Why did you move in with a guy that you just met?
We were workmates, and it was some kind of a really quick decision. It wasn't really thought of, but I wanted it.
Apparently,
we both wanted it. Because I was I was right that moment moving out of my original apartment.
So it was more convenient for you as well. Yeah,
he offered that we stay together since we work in one company. So we did.
That sneaky guy.
Yeah,
he got you.
He definitely reeled you in. Okay, let me ask the guys here. What do you guys think about this situation? What should she do? What's your assessment of it? And some general advice.
So, he knows that she knows.
Yeah, she confronted him. I mean, it's up to you. It's do you like him enough to put up with it, or do you have the balls to tell him to make a decision, give him the ultimatum? It's you or the other girl. I mean, it's as simple as that. Otherwise, I'll tell you right now, he's going to keep...
Every time I talk to him about it, he would say, because I broke up with him like a week ago. He wanted me to still wait because he's just waiting for his money, for him to be able to get his money from the girl. And then after that, he's saying that he would split up with the girl. I mean,
why does she give him money?
Staying with her to get paid back.
He probably helped her because she didn't have a job. She said she didn't have a job, so she probably needed some cash, especially to move and all that. How much money are we talking about here? Because then that really, I mean, if we're talking hundreds of thousands,
15,000, just that.
$15,000.
Because it was,
I don't know if it's worth
it has something to do with his buy and sell business. So the girl bought something from her. She hasn't paid the full amount yet, so he's still waiting for his money. Every time I
might even be less than
I offered him that I just give him the 15,000, but he declined because he said it's business. And anyway, the girl has whatever she bought.
Well,
so
if it's business, you can always. I mean, if it's real serious, you can always take her to small claims court, things of that nature.
No, my thing is like, if he says it's business, then what the fuck is he messing around with the relationship part?
Yeah.
Like you said, it's business. If you said it's business, then why are you forcing yourself to be in a relationship, a romantic or, not business relationship with her if it in fact is just business? So you take his words, you put it against him, and you tell him to shape the fuck up. And like I think Jason here said, is ultimatum time. You sit down and you say, this is what's going to happen. You break up with her right now, like now, or I'm moving out. I'm not going to sit around for a measly $15,000.
I actually moved out last week when I broke up with him.
Good girl. All right. Okay. Well, make sure he gets his shit back together. If you want to get back together with him, he has to get his ordeal and his business worked out. But if I were you, I'd just say, hey, listen, it's $15,000. Come on, get over it. I mean, I know it's a lot of money, but for you to force yourself to be in a relationship for $15,000 is retarded.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, I'm thinking of just letting go. It's just that it's kind of fresh, so it's still kind of hard.
Yeah, and don't move back in the house, man. I mean, that's too early. Just live your own life. If you want to date him, fine, date him. If you want to, he's gonna be your boyfriend, fine. Don't move in so quick.
No, never again.
All right, baby. Anything else, guys? We're good with her. We're good with her.
That's it. Thanks.
No, we're good. I think if you need help taking your mind off him, my brother Jonah is here for you.
I'm here.
Let's.
I could be the second guy. No problem.
Yeah, there you go. You could be the guy on the phone that he steps on, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
I'll send you some dirty texts. For sure, will make him jealous.
We have. Wait, hold on. Let me ask the staff here. Who do we have next? Is this Maui? I don't know her information. Is that right? Maui's up next.
Yep.
Who's Maui? Maui, hello.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
Maui's the 32-year-old. All right. Hi, Maui. You're 32. You're in Manila. What's up?
Yeah, I just need your advice regarding my sex life. I married for eight years, and right now my wife just wants one position for sex, and I don't know what to do. I just need your advice.
Now, hold on one second.
You sound like,
yeah.
I feel bad
guys,
for you.
Guys, just I've been doing this show fucking what feels like years and years and years, and just thousands of calls we've taken. If there's one thing you can pinpoint with a depressed, miserable voice, is the sex life at home sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, like, guys call the show all the time. Mo, man, hey, what's up, man? I love the show. Hi, guest, man. I'm thrilled to be here. Listen, I'm broke. I'm starving. And, but hey, listen, man, life's cool. They're still positive about it.
Right.
But every guy who calls, it's like, hey, yeah, listen, my wife doesn't want to have sex with me. We haven't had sex in 3 months.
Sounds like he's in a
There's no problem that gets them sounding more miserable. It could be financial. It could be death in the family. It could be anything. But, man, when it's lack of sex at home, they sound fucking awful.
That's on his deathbed right now.
Yeah. Either he's in the bathroom or he's on the toilet looking at a dirty magazine. I wish he was having sex with his wife.
Maui.
Yeah.
You sound miserable, buddy.
Sorry, I'm inside the bathroom. Sorry.
I told you.
Nice call, Jonah. Look at you.
Put the magazine down and put the lotion away, please.
Look at you, Jonah. That's impressive, man. All right, good stuff. Okay, Maui, are you hiding in there from your wife?
I'm sorry?
Are you hiding from your wife?
Yes, I have to. I have to go to the next room.
Is she sleeping?
That's
To
right.
the other room.
Yeah, you brought the computer in there too. Love it. All right, so your wife only wants one position. Has it been this way for 8 years, or is it declined to just one position?
No. Actually, the first 3 years, even before when we were like girlfriend and boyfriend, we can do a lot of positions. Like we're like making a lot of experiments. But after we had a child, I don't know. She started to become, I don't know.
You're like a dirty girl.
Yeah, how often do you guys in fact have sex?
It depends. Average. Sometimes every 3 days. I don't know.
Okay. So at least it's not disappeared, though.
Do you make her orgasm?
You guys still do it, right? You guys still do it. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's
actually,
not as exciting.
Regarding the frequency, it's not a problem. It's not,
okay.
It's
all
just
right.
the position. It's like becoming a routine.
Right. Okay. Now, what kind of foreplay do you guys do? Kind of warming up.
What I do first, I have to go down there and I have to make her come.
There you go. That was Jonah's question. That's a legit question. Yeah. Is she orgasming? Because at least she gets hers because, I don't want her to just kind of sit there like a corpse. At least she's enjoying it. And after that, so you go down there, you make her come, you're giving her oral, and then what? She lies on her back, and then it's your turn, and then that's it?
Yeah, exactly. So after she came, okay, do your part. Okay, are you done? Okay, then let's go to sleep.
All right. She's just going through the motions.
You're giving it up too easy. You're making her come too easy.
What do you think she should do? What do you think he should do? I'm still thinking about my plan. What do you think?
I know what Jonah's going to say right now. Go ahead.
I think you should tickle it a little bit. I'm sure you've done it enough that you know when she's going to come, right? You can feel it, right? So right when you feel it, just stop. And
Jonah, that's rude.
Hey, it's going to help. I'm telling you. And then you'll be able to.
No, I'm
she'll become a freak.
She's going to slap me if I stop.
Right?
Well, there you go. That's an improvement.
There you go.
Actually,
tell you like that shit.
Really, yeah.
How you like it when she smacks you?
It's actually an improvement.
Smack her back.
Okay.
No, but that's a good point. No, listen, Jonah, I thought your advice was rather ridiculous, to be honest. And then it kind of made sense when he said, "Well, she's going to slap me." I'm like, "Well, wait a minute. Isn't that what we're trying to achieve? Some sort of reaction, some sort of we're trying to elicit something more than just lying down." And whether she's a little bit angry and she smacks you, I'm sure she's not pissed, but she's more like, "What the fuck did you stop?" Then you're like, "Well, hey, maybe we can, why don't we try something else?" Yeah. You want to finish? Well, hey, listen, I want it this way. And then you put your terms out there.
Okay.
Does she know?
You're holding her vagina hostage is what you're doing. You say, yes, Jason, continue.
Do you tell her that, hey, I want to mix it up. I want to get back to the way we used to be, where I could throw you around the room, put your head through the board. Do you tell her these things, or do you just go along with it?
Actually, we're open about that, and she's just telling that, no, it's when we were younger, we can do that, but right now, I think
has she put on a lot of weight? Has she put on a considerable weight where she feels maybe she's not sexy, and because she doesn't feel sexy, she shouldn't act sexy?
Is it a factor? I don't know.
It would be, yeah.
Because then you're talking
about confidence, self-esteem, things like that. I really do believe that.
Because sometimes I tease her about being not that sexy anymore, so I don't know if it's about.
Oh, that's a way to not get.
How about you don't do that? Yeah. How about you don't do that? Because now all of a sudden there might be an issue with getting naked in front of you, where she doesn't want to, cowgirl, for example, because she feels like she's fat, and then if she's on top of you, her stomach will jiggle when she's bouncing on you. So it would be better.
Exactly. Yeah. You're correct.
Yeah, it would be better if she lies down on her back.
I have to pinpoint. Oh, you have a very big belly, or.
So you're good with words, aren't you?
I hope she goes and you have a very small dick through
you know how to seduce women.
You're killing yourself, buddy.
Listen.
Yeah, you gotta rub her the right way. You gotta tell her she's beautiful. Especially, how long ago did she have the kids?
But you know what? There's this one thing. When she goes home drunk,
Yeah.
And he's the one who's trying to, have sex with me.
Yeah.
Keep whiskey next to the
it seems
bed.
like she's a different person. She can do.
Then you know what it
she
is.
Can do every
Then it's
position.
listen. It's a confidence issue,
sure.
then Maui, because that's liquid confidence when you're drunk. You go in there, you're like, you feel young again. You don't see the realities of your current state when you're drunk. You feel empowered.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is a confidence issue. Why don't you do this?
I understand.
Yeah, why don't you do this, buddy?
Maui,
Stop talking about her damn belly.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Maui, she
Go
told
ahead,
you
John.
had a small penis. I'm sure you would never take your pants off in front of her.
Unless you're hard. Because you just want to make some sort of impression.
Well, she
But
told you
yeah,
you were small
completely.
when you're hard.
Oh, then yeah,
never
then
wanna
you're fucked.
You're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
You gotta
Maui,
rub her the right way to
erase-
get tugged the right way.
Exactly. Erase the your belly's big, you're this. Maybe then start encouraging the both of you guys to work out. I mean, listen, this is your sex life at stake here. If you guys want, maybe you start losing weight, maybe you start cooking a little bit of healthier food in the house. Both of you start reducing, and then next thing you know, you guys are back into different positions again. But what's great here is that the frequency is still there. 3 times a week is still solid for a couple that's been together for 8 years with kids. That's not bad at all.
Jealous.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Jonas, you're not doing 3 times a week, buddy. You got practice, man. We got games. What are you talking about, Mo? Come on, man. I'm an
definitely
athlete.
not taking advice from what's Moe?
I'm sorry.
What's his name?
Slammer? Maui?
Slammer. Are you the Slammer?
Yeah, Maui's the
Yeah,
Slammer.
he's Maui.
Maui, you're the Slammer.
Yeah.
I can see why.
All right. Thanks for the call, buddy. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thanks
Good
a lot.
luck.
You think maybe incorporating a little bit of pornography? Yeah,
I
usually
wanted
I'm
to say
anti-porn.
that. I was gonna be like,
I'm usually anti-porn because I don't want people to lose their minds and start mimicking a lot of the crazy shit that happens there.
Yeah,
that their wives
exactly.
get turned off. But at least in this case, perhaps introducing a little bit of it.
yeah, just a little bit in the bed, a little DVD action, some girl on girl. Yeah,
You gotta get something to spice it
boy
up.
might turn her on.
No, yeah, I completely agree. All right, fair enough. Who do we got next, guys? Do we have someone on the cell phone? Or do we got to take a break? Let me ask the staff here.
I'm getting turned.
Do we have George?
He's not answering.
Girls?
George,
He's not answering now. Okay.
George
All right.
out of jungle.
Before we get the next call, then let's talk a little bit about football. What's the environment experience like playing for a Philippine football club? Is it are you happy with the way the leagues are run? The setup, or are there any complaints? I mean, it is such a rising sport in the country, and it has been, I think, steadily for the past few years. Maybe, gosh, we've never generally been a football-loving country until about, God, what would you guys say? Maybe 6 years now, where we've really been picking up.
Until you guys realize that Filipinos are really little.
Yeah,
You guys cannot play in the NBA.
That's right. Thank you. It finally kicked in,
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it has been the fan base is just getting larger and larger for the game. Do you see that also in the league? I mean, it's something that you guys experience.
Yeah, we see that a lot in our league. This is actually my second season. This is Jason's first. But the one thing that I've noticed is that it's actually the league's second season as well, like professionally. This last season, they started taking it to another level. But I noticed it's just a little bit of patience. The people are doing things in the right way, and they're going in the right direction. But it just, it's not one person. It's a lot of brains coming together. So there's things that everyone's not going to agree on. There's things that everyone's going to have their different views on. But I think from last season to this season, it's already a huge improvement. And that just shows that it's going in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, I know that the football league is still fairly new, but with all the the ASCAL craze that's been around for 4 years probably now, where people go nuts about it, and then yes, now the the professional league and stuff like that. It is nice to see another major sport starting to be well loved in the country, because we were such a basketball country and a boxing country because of Manny, and now football, which is the world's greatest sport, or the world's largest sport. Greatest would be relative, but it's the largest sport in the world. It's just nice that we're involved in something else. And I mean, I've not come to a game yet, so I don't know what the fan base is like, but are they crazy yet? I mean, the fans get super attached, and to a point where we see what we see maybe in the South American countries or certain European countries where the crowd's starting to fight each other already?
The fan base is great. Jonah's team actually has a real good fans. They're called the Ultras, right? Kaya Ultras?
Ultra Kayas, if you're
Ultra
watching,
Kayas.
love you guys.
They're a great group. They do a really good job. My team, Pachanga, we're a new team. We just got promoted from second division, and we have some great fans who come and support us all the time. Jonah's got a fan group where where'd they drive from? Like 5 hours. They drove from 5 hours to watch this guy play, and they were supposed to hang out with him beforehand, but they didn't make it because of traffic.
Yeah.
They brought him cake and everything.
24 of
Yeah.
them. It was pretty. It's
Wow,
cool.
really?
Yeah, it's cool. Team Jonah.
Woo woo. Yeah, and I see you on your Twitter. You do you do fan signs for these guys and stuff like that, and that's great that you interact with the fans. And it's good again to see it grow. Again, it's not going to be basketball yet.
Right.
But, in its second year, to see people come out and embrace the game is awesome, man. And I really wish you guys luck, not just in your individual accolades and all that stuff, but really as a league, as a sport and stuff like that, helping the Philippines really embrace this stuff. So good stuff, man. Yeah.
Right on.
All right. Yeah. Hey, guys. Sport, man. Football. I know our staff. You see that girl, Ange, right there? Fucking nuts about football.
She's a Kaya fan.
Nuts.
She's a Kaya
3 a.m. still tweeting about goddamn football. Fucking nuts.
I don't know if she
But yeah,
understands
there
football
are.
or she likes the guys. Which one?
That is she likes what's this guy? The guy that looks like Chucky. Angie. Well, what's his name? Shocky?
Shocky.
Is that Shocky?
Shocky. Looks like Chucky.
Yeah, looks like fucking Chucky. But she loves Shocky, man. Fucking A. All right, let's go to, let's take a break because they told me we only have a few minutes before the next commercial. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to George. We'll talk to Amanda as well, who have pretty good questions lined up. It's Good Times from All, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. On the program tonight, professional football players and brothers, Jonah Romero, Jason Cunliffe. Don't go away. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It was a very memorable experience naming dalawa kasi plano namin, simple wedding lang, pero yung kinalabasan niya, extraordinary one.
Kinagabihan pa lang ng wedding namin, August 7, grabe na talaga yung ulan nun.
Yung mga attend ng kasal namin kasi nanghihingi sila ng confirmation kung tutuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi sobrang taas na din ng tubig. Pati yung photographer po kasi tinatanong kung tuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi medyo may tubig pa. Ang dami na namin nare-receive na calls, pati kami dalawa nagtatawagan.
Pero ang nire-reply namin sa kanila, tuloy talaga ang kasal kahit na ano mangyari. Buti na nga lang kamo, nakapag-register na kami agad yung kinagabihan pa lang ng...
Naka-unli na kami parehas.
Naka-all net na kami, combo ng blue.
Kaya hindi masyadong hassle. Pagtitext namin, pagtatawagan sa ibang naming mga kasali sa kasal.
Pagpasok ko ng loob ng simbahan, parang...
Hindi ko alam na nag-march pala lahat ng entourage ko sa tubig.
Bago po kami labas ng simbahan, sinalubong po kami ng mga tao na nakakita sa amin. Talagang na-amaze sila, nagulat sila. Kaya yun, nag-request sila ng ng kiss.
Pero talagang tama yung sinabi ni Father na for better or for worse, through thick or thin.
Through text and calls.
Tama, natuloy din yung kasal namin. We're glad to be Globe.
Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for?
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline. Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
I was dared through Boss Man to eat a spoonful of not sugar, but cinnamon. So you guys, I don't cower down to a challenge. I take them wholeheartedly and with spoonfuls. And I'm going to take a spoonful of cinnamon.
I saw this on 1,000 Ways to Die, and the guy died. It was so sad.
Okay, now say chubby bunny.
I like the color of your lip. Are you here? Oh my god. She's gonna blow. You look like the Wicked Witch. So, how was your experience?
I need a raise.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Wednesday night. It is Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Hey, don't forget, when you're downloading the show on iTunes, how about throwing a little review there for us? Whether it be rate the show or actually type one out, we'd appreciate that very much. Phone number 478-7954. You can catch us on Skype, the Good Times Podcast. Text is 0927-3600-485. On the show tonight from the United Football League from Kaya is Jonah Romero. From Pachanga, Jason Cunliffe. They both also play for the Guam national team. Has Guam faced the Philippines yet? Or is this, are you guys in the same, I don't know, what is this, division? If you guys play regional tournaments or something like that?
We're in a different federation in terms of like, we're all under AFC, but they're Southeast Asia, we're EAFF, East Asian Football Federation. But we have played each other twice in the last year, to answer your question.
How did that turn out? Did you guys win?
First match, we lost 3-0 in Bacolod. That was on the Philippines Independence Day, so that was a tough one. Second match was a few months later in Manila in the Peace Cup. We lost 1-0 on a kind of a crap goal in the 81st minute.
Then we play them in August.
Yeah, and then we play them again in August for the Peace Cup again.
So you better watch your ass.
And if you would assess the ASCAL team, because they get a lot of attention, but their ability, are they getting better?
Absolutely.
They're a good team.
Yeah, they're a good team. Good players.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, you guys are fucking everywhere. Filipinos are everywhere, So you guys have your local base players, which are good, and then you have your Phil Euros, Phil English, Phil Spanish.
That's right. The half-breeds.
Yeah, so you guys got a little lucky there with that, with your, We're a population of 180,000 on Guam, and outside of it, not much more. So we're
sure
fighting an uphill battle.
All right,
we getting there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get some calls in here again. It is who do we have up here? It's Amanda. Hi, Amanda. You're 24 years old. You're in Makati. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I like your voice.
Yeah.
I like your voice too.
I like your picture too, girl. Stalker.
First thing Jonah asked before the show started. So, let's get. Hi, Mo. Nice meeting you. Blah blah blah. Whatever. I don't care. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna see the girls calling the show. It's the most important thing here. But all right, Amanda, your question.
Yes, my question.
Yes.
What's my question?
Oh.
Yes, I was.
Something about sex with older men. I'm reading.
Yeah. It feels like which is better, an older man or a younger man?
A man named Jonah.
When you're having sex.
Yeah, when you're
just as long
having
as his name's
sex.
Jonah, you're fine. And then that means throughout the years, just as long as it's Jonah Romero, you're going to be good.
Romero.
Well, Jonah, you said something to me off air, and you know, I hope it's not something I could share, but you said you generally kind of like older women. You fancy it. Do you find them better in bed than younger women? Or was that a secret? Well, no, that was a preference. That was biographical.
Yeah, I mean, I think
it's just
older women are cougars, and they're more experienced. I feel like
you know what, older women have more self-confidence, and when you get in the bedroom, that turns into more fun.
Yeah,
they're willing and able to do more things.
Okay. Thanks, brother.
Gotcha.
Okay, I disagree. Here's where I'm going to disagree: is the older woman doesn't have the I don't want to say energy, because that energy is certainly going to be there. They don't have that young body that can jump around the room, right? Bounce off the walls, or can they?
Yeah, but let's say, you know, obviously, if I'm dating or having sex with an older woman, that means I'm younger, right? So for her, it's, wow, I got this young guy. He's fit. He's well, he's handsome. That's right. And they get excited, and then they bring out their old bag of tricks, and then it's a lot of fun.
I like the bag of tricks.
But let's turn it around then. Older man, younger woman. What can you expect from the older man? Obviously, he's having the time of his life. Right. But will it equate to better sex in the bedroom for this girl here?
I have a close girlfriend who recently started dating a man a good amount of years older than her. And she...
10 plus?
Yeah, 10 plus, 15 plus. Quite possibly 20 years older. And she's in her 30s, you know, just for... throw it out there, and she loves this guy. She says he's a freak, he's so nasty, and she can't get enough of it. So, I mean,
50 years.
Yeah, she loves.
It's more like nasty because he's got hair coming out of his ears, places where a young guy might have wrinkly balls.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Again, relative, but at the same time, I just feel like while I've never really had sex with a much older woman. I've had sex maybe a girl 2 years older than me, or maybe 31 probably was 30 would be the oldest. But I always feel that, it's your 21-year-old, your 22-year-old that because they're a little tighter and a little bit more athletic, that it's just a lot more, at least in my experience, a lot more fun.
When I started dating my girlfriend, I was 23. She was 28. And not only has she... Oh yeah, it's still
blew your mind.
It's still amazing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it blew his mind.
Blew my mind.
Literally
and figuratively.
Yeah, and she's kept me locked down for this long. So,
but I don't know. I think there's something about older women, like I don't know, the way they dress. Like I don't know, they're going. Something about older women. Bing.
Maybe it's okay. Remember our first caller? All that lip that girl gave us, and she was fairly young.
Right.
Older women know what they want and how they want it, and they get straight to the point.
Right.
So there is no messing around. There is no, hey, let's make out. No, it's like drop them. Let's go. We're out of here. That's the best.
Okay, so what's the oldest you'd go?
Me?
Say you were single, both of you. Let's remove obviously the realities, but let's say you're both single. What's the oldest you'd go at this point in your life?
I mean, I wouldn't put a number on it.
Yeah, I can't put a number on that.
I've seen some beautiful 49, 50-year-old ladies that that
you would totally have sex with.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen some women I wouldn't ask their age. I would.
Wow, interesting. I like you guys, man, because I feel like we can get along. I get along with you guys. But yet we share nothing in common.
Yeah.
In that kind of. To me, it's backwards. I just feel like I don't want to. sprain their back or do something.
But I mean, haven't you had that young girl when like you've just been so disappointed? You're like going into it, you're like, all right, she's young, she's tight little body, she's fit, this is gonna be great. Then you go into it and you're like, good God, you're fucking shit. You just laid there the whole time. Get out of here. Haven't you had that experience where you've just been so let down? And it's like,
So Amanda,
maybe I don't. I don't have a lot of game, so I don't have the impressive numbers I'm assuming you gentlemen have. So probably no. I mean, I have such small sample size. That's not code for penis. I'm just saying I have such small sample size that I don't get the variety of experiences, that maybe you guys do. You guys are athletes, you're handsome, you're well put together. So there might be a lot more opportunity for you than say a smaller fellow like myself. But I mean, you know what? There's a bigger difference, I guess, in me instead of the age is the size of the girl, like the tall ones versus the short ones. I see a bigger discrepancy in terms of better in bed and not. I always feel like the smaller girls seem to be a better choice.
See, because you can throw them around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you can throw them around, but even still, like my experiences have always been like the bigger girls know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes the little girls, it just feels like you're with a little girl. Sometimes
like something is wrong here.
Yeah, the bigger ones are like, damn, this is
a woman.
I feel everything. This is a woman. Her legs are.
Wait, how tall are you guys then? Maybe it's just because I'm a shorter fellow. How tall are you guys?
I'm 5'9".
I'm just about 5'11".
Oh, okay, so you're fair. You're considerably taller than I am because I'm 5'5". And say I've slept with a 5'10" girl or 5'9" girl, and there's a lot of, and while everyone's like, wow, legs, there's too much legs. There's a lot of legs. I feel like I'm having sex with a spider. It seems like there are a lot of legs and ligaments and arms, and it's too big. I'm like, oh, it's too big. I mean, but thin, thin, tall. Right. I mean, good size, athletic body, but tall, and it's kind of maybe because I'm short.
I love jiu-jitsu in bed.
And I'm not athletic. All right, Amanda, back to you and your problem. Is sex with an older man better than a younger man? I mean, I guess
how old is Amanda?
It depends what you're looking for.
24.
She's 24.
Older 25.
Yeah, and by the way, Mo, I'm 5'1".
Ooh, Mo, I think she's trying to tell you something.
Well, there you go. That's right. Excuse me, Mo. Here's what it is, I think, man. I think it's what you want to achieve in the bedroom. If you want experience and satisfaction and ecstasy and all of that stuff, then maybe an older man would be fine. If you want you just want to be destroyed and thrusted and fucked it till your brains.
Holla at me.
Then you go for the younger, stronger, energetic, spunky guy.
Yeah, but what's old, right? It's all relative. I'm 29, and I guarantee I would fucking destroy any 21-year-old in the bedroom. And,
no, that's the thing. But see, that's right, because you're 29. Like when I say an older guy, say she has sex with a 45-year-old, right?
Right.
I just feel like there's going to be a little bit of attention to detail. It's going to be a slower pace and stuff like that. You're going to be more like at a spa, while you fuck one of these guys here on stage tonight, these 20-year-old athletes and stuff like that, you're gonna get, you're gonna have a hard time walking tomorrow.
All right.
True story.
So man, it's what you're looking for. Yeah. Do you want to get boned, or do you want to just,
have wrinkly balls and
I agree
hair?
with you, Mo. Maybe the age doesn't really matter. It's with the size.
Well, no, the age matters because their ability to use their size. Like, again, you take a Jonah at 25 compared to, say, a football player in his 50s, while they're still probably both athletes and stuff like that. I guarantee you, it's like having sex with Tasmanian Devil, probably with Jonah. It's just going to be a lot of shit going on.
Head through the wall. Solid.
This show is fucking funny, man. I'm telling you.
A younger guy with a very short
dick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then you're introducing another angle to it. We're just talking. If your question was just about age, obviously, I mean, you say if you have sex with a black guy versus say a Chinese guy, I mean, it's gonna be different. Doesn't matter how old they are. You get what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
We had a girl here call the show. Was it a week ago, guys? And she called and said, "Listen, I had sex with a black guy, and I just want to know, is my vagina ever going to go back to the way it used to be.
Once
And
you
I was
go
like,
black, you don't go back.
I'm like, wow, who was it? And then she ended up saying it was Vernon Macklin. He's the import for Ginebra. 6'9", 250.
Donkey dick.
Dick was 8 inches, not hard.
Fucking horse.
Good God. Yeah, it came out like 10 inches. And she said width-wise, I mean, everything, it was a beast. And when I had sex with him, I was bleeding every single time. And we had sex for a good 3 weeks. And she loved it, and she said it was so big, it was as big as her arm, and all of that. She goes, it's the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life. And then she said, and my vagina has not returned to its original state, and it's been a month, and I'm worried.
Jesus.
Well,
that reminds me of that stand-up. I think was it Cat Williams? He's talking about old bitches know what they're doing. They got that vinegar by the bathtub. He's like, they bathe in that vinegar to tighten that pussy up.
Oh, God.
It's like, what the hell? All right.
All right. Amanda, yes, there's a difference in all of these factors. Dick size, definitely. Age, definitely. I mean, it's just everything. Everything plays its own little role in changing what you want and what's going to happen.
Okay.
All right?
So call me.
All right. Maybe. Okay. All right, Amanda.
I like your giggle.
But I prefer
Jonah?
The older guy.
Oh.
Sorry,
older guys.
Older?
Sorry, Jonah. Yeah.
I
She's not a big fan of
I want to do it slow.
You want to go slow?
Yeah.
Jonah doesn't go slow.
Look, tell me how you like it.
Yeah.
I can work it. I
He's
can work
gonna
on your
fuck you
schedule.
like he just scored a goal. You know, you watch these football players when they score a goal, they go nuts. That's what's going to happen in the bench. You get the airplane, you get the shirt off, you get all of these things.
Fuck.
All right, Amanda. Thanks for the call, love. What's your go-to move? I mean, well, hold on. I mean, I know, again, you have to forgive me. I don't mean to be rude or any of this. I'm still so new to football itself. I think, is it, Jason, you're middle fielder? Is that correct?
Midfielder,
I'm sorry. And then, Jonah, you play?
Midfielder.
Do you guys score goals, or that's just a striker thing?
we score, but
You score.
we facilitate everything. We're up and down, defending,
right,
attacking.
you're the point guard.
Right.
Do the work.
Right. So when you score a goal, what's your go-to move?
Like afterwards, you make celebration wise.
Yeah, because that's the best part, man. Fuck, at least me. It's the best part. It's just what is he gonna do with the celebration after he scores a goal?
I'm kind of that old school player where I kind of just walk back and act like that's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like,
nice.
Fuck the rest of you guys. This is my job. That's what I do every day. It's nothing new.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, not a big deal for. But Jonah, I can't believe you would be the same.
Nah, Jonah's all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah. What's your move, man, when you score a goal?
I do everything. I don't know. It's like the spur of the moment type thing 'cause it's such a rush. So don't really plan it out. Sometimes I make fun of the other guys on other teams. I go nuts.
Yeah.
I go crazy.
I mean, we scored against who was it? Was it Chinese Taipei?
Yeah.
I scored against Chinese Taipei recently, and I mean, Jonah, we're all hugging each other because Jonah was the one who crossed it. I'm hugging him. While I'm hugging him, he's sticking his finger in my butt. So, I mean...
spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, spur of the moment.
Oh, listen, you're going to play the Ask House again. We have to, before the show ends tonight, we have to come up with a, just in case you guys score a goal, or either of you, celebration that you have to fucking remember when you're there.
We could do that.
I got one.
Yeah, I know it's a little dated, but maybe something a la Gangnam Style where you would just kind of do some sort of dance we agree upon tonight.
Yeah, we could set something up.
I got it. I already got mine in my mind.
All right, fuck it. All right. Goddamn, this is great. All right, let's go to George first, and then I'm going to think. George, you're on the show. What's up?
Yes, no. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah,
You're 26.
I'm just... Hello?
Yes, go.
Yeah, I just want to ask. I've been married for more than a year now, for 2 years.
Uh-huh.
And when I'm having problems with my wife. Like, I want to do it, then she doesn't want to because she's tired and everything. And when I want some, I don't get some. But don't get me wrong, I get some. But it's not on my terms. It's on her terms. Should I be paranoid?
Paranoid?
Not... Well, I mean, paranoid in what meaning? Like, you think she might be cheating on you?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
How old is she? Because you guys are still fairly young.
What?
How old are you? I mean, how old is she? You're 26. How old is she? Yeah, you guys are still really young.
We're on the same age.
I mean, when you have sex, is she into it? I mean, even though it's on her terms, is she into it? Is she passionate about it, or is she just kind of like, let me lay here and you can do your thing like
like the last call.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, is she enthusiastic about it?
Not really.
Not really.
Sometimes, yes, but sometimes she just wants to sleep or she's tired.
Do you have kids?
What?
Do you have kids, children?
No, we don't have kids. That's it. We're just on the early process of marriage, and that's it.
Does she work a lot?
What?
Does she work a lot?
Does she work a lot?
No, she's a nurse. She has a lot of shifts. That's my problem. Sometimes she works at night. Then when she gets home, she's tired. And throughout the day, she's just sleeping when I'm there. And I'm also working. So I don't know. I don't know if it's work or stuff. I'm just scared that on the later part of our marriage, maybe we're not doing it at all.
How come when people get married, it's like the first thing to go is sex?
I think it's because when you're dating, there's two things on your mind. It's let's have a good time during the day and let's fuck our brains out at night. It's almost kind of, when you get married, it starts to, you have finances and mortgage and all of these things. It takes away from the sexual energy, It's like what we're going to eat tonight. Instead of going out to eat, it's now, cooking for each other. And all these things start building up. And then it's kind of the last thing on your mind sometimes is sex, especially when you start with children and all of that stuff. And that becomes your responsibility. It's scary. It's a little scary.
Then you start to resent the person you're with.
But that's the problem. Before, when we were dating, we do it every day, every hour. If you can just give us a place, and we're doing it. But now we're living in the same roof.
Beat that thing up.
Well, I want to ask, how often are you guys doing it then right now? Because you said, don't get me wrong, you still get some. What does that mean? In a week? Is it once a week? Is it twice a week? 3 times a week? Once a month? What are we looking at?
Maybe to count it off once a week or maybe 3 times a month. If I'm lucky, it's once a week.
Yeah, you see, then there's a decline. Because the once a week is almost like the poverty line for sex at home, Once a week is just...
I'm poor now.
Yeah, it is. You are now poor in the bedroom.
I flashed the #South thing.
Thank you. Sorry. It's an inside joke, guys. Okay. How do we get her to and still at a very young age without children? Obviously, the 12 hours on nurse schedule is tough. Have you spoken to her about it?
Yeah, she's just telling me... sometimes if I want to, I tell her or I caress her. I make the moves, but she wants to make her move. She doesn't want me to make the move. She wants on her own terms. It gets her on when she
wants to dominate you.
Yeah, maybe in that part. On one thing...
Well, only when they've decided to do it. But she's only deciding to do it 3 times a month on average, and that's not a good ratio.
Let's try this. Let's go ahead and ignore her for a while, right, in the bedroom. Right? It's gonna be tough, right? But let's try and ignore her.
Use that right hand, buddy.
Yeah.
Left,
and let's see if it gets a rise out of her. If it doesn't, then you might have something to worry about in terms of she's getting it from somewhere else. In turn, if she starts to question you, like, hey, how come you don't want to have sex with me anymore? Then you can start to feel a little bit better and say, okay, she's wondering what's going on.
Maybe you could even put it on her. Like, how come you're not having sex with me anymore? Because I thought that you weren't really interested in me anymore. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, right? I try and you say no, and after a point, I get to a point where I don't think you want to do it. So that's why I'm not doing it.
And then you guys will fuck the shit out of each other.
We hope, right. or it might even make it worse. Yeah, so that's the thing. Is there anything else that she's doing that worries you regarding possibly cheating on you?
Me?
Yes. Is there anything else? Any other clues? Again? Are there any other clues there that? Okay, then she's just. Nothing. This is kind of her rhythm right now.
Yeah.
I mean, she's working long hours, nursing, late nights, whatnot. It's just her rhythm.
She wasn't
I'm sorry, go ahead.
She wasn't working those hours when you guys were dating, was she?
Good question. Was she a nurse when you guys were dating?
And having sex every day?
She is, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe you just wore her out.
She won. Yeah.
You freaking rabbit.
Now, how many years? You're so positive. How many years have you guys been together?
Maybe 4 years.
Yeah, still early.
Yeah, still early.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, if I were you, I would talk to her about it. Try to get her to read or some sort of information
I'm trying everything to get her on and some things. Talk to her.
No, but
sometimes it's just a
not
matter
even-
of waiting.
I want her to know that sex is such an important part of a relationship, and it's a communication thing. Like it is a way to kind of reassure each other about your situation. It's communication. And if you remove that part from a relationship and a marriage, you're really gonna suffer. And I wish she could listen to the podcast and listen to the guy who called and said, "Help me, my wife only wants," and they were having sex 3 times a week.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big part of it. And if she can kind of get that, and then maybe you guys can see eye to eye on frequency and all of these things, you know, we're going to see the relationship be a little bit better. Talk to her about it, and then take the advice also of our guest here that when she does try it, you try to play your own part here and say, whoa, I thought you didn't want any more. And then let's see what that works out.
For sure, he's not going to be able to do that. I bet he gives it
I
right
know.
away. Oh, you want it? I
Maybe
want
one
it too.
strategy is to play it hard to get.
I get scared about those games. I mean, they do in fact work when pulled off correctly, but if not, it could fuck things up. I don't know. It's risky, but nevertheless, if you want to give it a shot, give it a shot.
It might blow off in front of my face.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's try it. Right now, you're in bad shape anyway, but yeah, give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Have a
Be
good
strong. Be strong.
You can do it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Right or left hand, magazine, computer. You got everything you need. Be strong.
Thanks, man.
I use my right and left every time, man.
Oh, you dirty boy.
Switch hitter.
Sometimes I look at it and it goes off.
Batter up.
All right. Get out of here. Bye-bye. Phone number 478-7954. Jonah, I have a personal question.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Gotta ask it. You're dating a celebrity, and she is one of the really true gems. And boy, is she hot. And I mean that with good things. But does Michelle not like me for some reason?
I don't know.
Would you know?
I have no idea.
Can you ask her for me, please?
Want me to ask?
Michelle Madrigal is who we're talking about here, by the way. Can you ask her if she not? I've been trying to get her on the show, and we follow each other on Twitter, and I get this feeling that she's politely declining, but politely.
I don't. I think that has to do with her network, though. Cause
her friends.
No, like
her work.
Her work.
Yeah, but we get celebrities here every single night, though. You know.
Yeah, but she has like this. Because for example, we were supposed to do something for AKTV together.
Sure.
And it was gonna be like this boyfriend girlfriend support system type thing, and she's not allowed. So. Because of her work, so she's really she's restricted a lot on what she can do, where she can go, things, and she can't just go on behind people's backs. I'm sure she would love to do the show. She's got to go through the proper people, get the proper yeses to do stuff.
For sure, if she didn't like you, she wouldn't let Jonah on the show.
Yeah.
That's the thing. See, that's exactly the point I want to bring up, Jason, is because you're here.
Yeah, and she doesn't like me.
Oh, she doesn't like you?
No, me and Mitch are cool. She just, she has to fight for time for Jonah with me, so.
I guess, yeah. I mean, come on, there's a lot of thumbs in the butt that needs to be put together.
Exactly.
Come on. Listen. No, but okay, hold on. Staff, we've had Michelle on one of our other shows, yes? What's your assessment? Does she like me or not like me?
Hello, Ange.
Yeah. Ange, get over there. Producer Ange. Come over. I really want to get to because I do like her a lot. I like her sister, too. I think they're both great. But I think somebody might have given her a bad word about
No,
me.
I don't think so. No, but
What do you think?
She was here when they were taping Fever Pitch, Jonah's show. And
Fever Pitch, check it out.
And then I asked her, I think she says that she needs to check with her handlers first, I think.
Okay.
So she always...
But if you don't mind, Jonah, please get to the bottom of it for me. It's not about being on the show. I just worry she dislikes me for some reason. Maybe it's an association thing, maybe friends, maybe one of her friends dislikes me and it makes her dislike me, but it always kind of bothers me a little
Maybe
bit.
you slept with the wrong friend and then
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Trouble.
Yeah. But I do like her, and she's extremely hot, if I may.
Thanks.
She's
I like
very,
her too. I think she's extremely hot too.
Yeah, she's really, really good looking. All right, and her sister too. What a doll. I mean, I don't know if you're close to Era, but what a doll. Yeah. Is she still together with Mike?
Yeah, they're still together.
He's a good guy too, man.
Hey, it's a good guy, really good guy.
Yeah, he's such a great dude. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take a couple more calls. We have somebody who has a football-related question on hold, so we'll get to what's his name? Alfred in just a little bit. It is Good Times with Mo, the podcast season 2, brought to you by Globe. On the show again tonight, professional football
Alfred.
players. Jonah Romero. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I know Alfred.
Really? Is he? Wait, hold on. Time out. Is he a fellow colleague?
He's a good guy. He's a cake maker. He's making my cake right now. I don't know why you're calling. Should be making that Snickers cake.
Well, we'll take his call in just a little bit. Again, Jonah Romero on the program, Jason Cunliffe as well of the United Football League here in the Philippines. Taking a break. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All-Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline. Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny. But
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny. And you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Alright, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay. No, not this one.
Girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast on this Wednesday night, 22nd of May. It is Good Times with Mo, the podcast, brought to you by Globe. Speaking of Globe, here's another cool way to show that you care about the environment, as Globe does. They recently held the Globe Cordillera Challenge 4, wherein 500 bikers conquered a 65-kilometer road around Benguet to advocate reforestation. Well, do you remember those Globe My Fair eco bags from last year? This year, Team Manila Graphic Design Studio teamed up with Globe and came up with 3 new hip eco bag designs. So do support them. They are available at the Globe Business Centers for only 120 pesos. I think taking part in activities like this will make your summer a lot more fulfilling. So go ahead and definitely do that. Phone number 478-7954. Skype the Good Times Podcast. Your last chance at getting your questions in for tonight. Our guest are professional football players from United Football League, Jonah Romero, and of course, Jason Cunliffe. Jason plays for Pachanga. Jonah plays for Kaya. Guys, you're teammates with some of the ASCAL members, and I mean, I apologize for bringing them up all the time. It's just because, they're pretty popular.
Right.
Do they get preferential treatment? Do they get perks because they're ASCALs and, rock stars of this game?
Yes. Yeah. No, but at the same time, sometimes it seems a little ridiculous, but I mean, they are the country's team. Obviously, they're not going to pick us two good-looking guys over two ASCALs, because we're in their territory. So I mean, they deserve it. They have accomplished a lot.
Yeah, they've done a lot for football for the Philippines, so for sure.
They deserve everything that
all the
they
attention
get.
they deserve.
Now, aside from attention, do they feel it too? Like, for example, Jonah, your teammates would say Anton Del Rosario, one of the more popular ASCAL members. Does he walk around like, yeah, what's up? ASCAL.
Anton's cool. I have been with Anton, though. He's gotten pulled over before, and he uses the ASCAL card. So it's pretty cool. But
and the ASCAL card, it consists of this. He rolls down the window. Guy says, "Give me your license."
Oh, I don't.
Anton lowers his shades and goes, "Excuse me." Oh,
so
closes
I
it
mean,
up. You're under.
when he has to pull out that card, he does it. But he's a cool guy, down to earth. So
he seems like it. I've met him once, and he seems like, at least of that group, if not the nicest one, definitely one of the nicer ones of the group. I mean, I could be wrong because I haven't met everyone else. But we had Chiefy here, and he's really cool.
Yeah, Chiefy's cool.
He seemed to be really cool. All right, so let's get to some of these calls. Let's start with A. A, you were 19 years old, Quezon City. How can we help you? A. Yes. 19-year-old Quezon City. A, what's up?
I'm okay.
Okay, your question.
Yep. My question?
Yeah, girl.
Yes. What's your problem?
What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem Do you
What's
want
your
me to say the
question, A? Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. It's like, here's the guy that you met online. It's like for a month. And then you've been chatting. And it's like every night he's asking for a picture of you. Not just a picture, but a sexy picture. And it's my first time to experience that guy. And I just want to know are you going to let your virginity or send him a picture about a sexy picture of you?
Well, he's not going to come to the screen and rape you.
I'm sorry.
Well, he keeps on inviting you out, though. He's like, hey, I want to have sex, and let's meet this weekend. And you're wondering if you should or not?
Yep. It's like you're deeply in love with that guy.
What?
I don't think
It's
you're
like,
deeply in love with him, A. I mean...
I think obviously you're confused.
Yeah, you've only been chatting with him on the internet for a few weeks, so to throw out the term deeply in love scares me for you.
Deeply in lust might be better.
Yeah, I'm scared for you because you're young, and now to me, you're really stupid. You get what I mean, buddy? Yeah. Like, if you're telling me that to you, it might be a good idea to have sex with this guy so you can just keep him around the chat room, or to send him a naked photo of you so he can continue to chat with you, that's stupid. Not stupid in like you're it's dumb.
Definitely the taker.
Yep.
Okay? And if you've never met this guy and you're thinking of sending him photos like that, if you haven't met this guy and you're thinking about giving your butthole to him, I don't know, man. I'm terrified for you.
Are you sure you're a virgin?
Yeah, of course. I'm still a virgin.
Okay. Just wondering.
All right. Hey, that's dumb, man. It's dumb to think that even think that might be a possible move for you. And you have to know that these things happen, that the internet world is a scary, fucking almost criminal place. And if you're not responsible, if you're not smart, you're going to get exploited. And if someone is sending you a couple messages and has manipulated you in a way to think that you're deeply in love with him after 2 weeks and then wants a photo of your dick, or else I'm going to leave, then I'm terrified for you.
Hey, has he shown you his dick?
I'm sorry?
Has he shown you his dick?
I didn't quite get that.
Sorry. He might not hear you well. The volume's a little low when it comes to the cell phone. Has he shown you his dick?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Penis.
Pinakita niyo ba rin? No. Has he shown you a picture of his penis? Hey.
Yeah.
He has? He's shown you his penis. I think A's panicking here.
Yeah.
A freaked out. We made him sweat.
A? Yeah, I think it's me calling him dumb.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Are you there?
Hey, are you gone?
I think we lost that.
Hey, if you're still watching, make the right choice.
Don't do it.
Don't get on all fours,
Don't
boy.
do it.
Don't do it.
And I think that's the last time you'll ever hear Jonah say the words, has he shown you a picture of his dick?
Because I was gonna ask him, is that what's scaring you?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry? Hey, you there?
Yes, I'm sorry. The line was quite breaking.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're on a cell phone. Has he shown you his penis? The guy you're chatting with, is he sending pictures of himself to you?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, fuck it. Never mind. Hey, just download the show and we'll tell you our advice here. Guys, this guy, I feel bad for this kid, man. I mean, on the other end, like, what I'm picturing is that on the end, some creepy 40-year-old man who's looking for a nice little teenage man ass that he can, just go to town on.
Yeah.
And he's on that keyboard and he's experienced and he's saying all the right things to this really eager young, maybe newly out guy.
Exactly.
And
he feels comfortable. He's like, all right, this guy likes me, and
totally
feeling a little acceptance where everywhere else maybe he was feeling denial. So, yeah, I think he's probably clinging on to the wrong you know.
And this kid's question is, should I give up my virginity or should I send him nude photos of me so I can keep him from not leaving me in the chat room?
Yeah.
That means he has got you by the strings, man.
Yeah.
And or just anyone in general. All you other people online and, you know, because shit, if I'm bored, I'd go online too to look for somebody, to be honest. But if you're not experienced and if you can't sniff these things out, you're going to get taken.
I never understand what the online thing does for you.
Closer.
I don't get what that does for you.
It erases so much. Because the thing, Jonah, with you is, and maybe the reason why you don't get it is because you're a good-looking guy. You're an athlete. No, really. I mean, you can go into a room. You're confident. You can hit on a girl, no problem, success or fail.
Or boy,
and you're still cool. And Jonah, you know, right after, you're like, okay, whatever, no worries, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to the next one. On to the next one. You know, while a guy like me, and maybe this guy's, man, I could never go up. Listen, I'll tell you this, true story. I've never asked a girl for a number. I've never asked a girl to go out on a date. I've never done it. I can't do it. I don't have the capability to pull it off. I don't have the game. Even if I know, dude, come on. Like, I mean, I've been in this business for forever, and the only time I can get asked is when someone's like, "Oh my God, you're so smart. Oh my God, I love you." It's like, "Oh, okay, cool," because I don't have game. And I've hung out with the best looking guys. They've got all the game in the world, and I just sit there and I'm the quiet one who just can't pull it off.
Dude, girls love that.
Yeah, but so the online world erases all of that shit. It puts me and you on the other side. No drinks, no phone numbers, none of that shit. And we can just start from here. And now I'm at my strength. Mm-hmm. Now you're in my world because I'm the words guy. I'm good at this. Watch me. And then boom, 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 boom. And then boom, there you go.
But my whole thing is, so the words guy. But then what happens when they want to meet?
See, that's the thing.
You know, like then what happens there?
Yeah, well, in my situation or with this guy?
Or anyone's situation in that.
Well, because the thing is, I'm not a predator. Mm-hmm. It's you worry about the words guy who's a predator. And if he's going to meet with you, 19-year-old A, and get some of that man ass off of you and you're not ready, and then he's just going to leave you, then you're fucked. Okay. And if he put it in a way where he says, hey, listen, I don't think I'm going to chat with you anymore until you give me some of that ass, then you're pressured now, oh my God, I need to keep this guy around and stuff like that, and then you're going to start doing stupid things.
Okay.
That's why that internet world is dangerous, man.
Dude, that internet world is
But
wild.
it does erase a lot of the uncomfortable, hey, you know, meeting a girl, asking her out, what's her name, interest, man, fuck, I could never do that shit. And there are a lot of boys and girls out there that
I could never meet
terrified of that situation.
Yeah, I could never meet men online. And then meet up with them.
I've done it, man. I've done it a couple times. Not men. I mean, I've done it a couple times where, you know, met the thing online and then, you know, it really is, it really is kind of cool because when you finally meet them in person, it really does erase all of that first conversation shit. When you're finally there, you guys know each other. And then from what you do there, like from after that, it's, well, God.
Yeah, but you ever have those conversations with like those people and you're like, you start to like each other and you start to like, oh, this is what we're going to do when we see each other. And you start to have all these expectations. And then you actually meet and one of you fucking backs out. You're like, what the fuck was that about?
Times. Yeah. But you know what? It's me backing out. Dude, there was this one time where it was like, this girl was like, and she was stunning, man. Like stunning. When, you know, she was a commercial model and all that stuff. So it was like that, you know, online, all this stuff. Like, yeah, man. And she's like, hey, listen, I really like you. Man, you know, I would totally kiss you right now if you were next to me. I'm like, really? Well, why don't you come over then? Look at me like, yeah. Look at me cracking my knuckles. Hey, baby, why don't you come over? And she was like, okay, where? I'm like, oh, here it is. All right, she goes, and I go, what are you going to do when you get here? She's like, dude, the moment I open the door, I'm totally going to make out with you. I'm like, love it. All right, here's the address. And when they got to the door and walked in, I was like, so, can I get you some iced tea? Or, you know what I mean? And then we, hey, sit down here at the dining table. And, do you watch Community?
Awkward.
You watch Homeland? Have you seen the recent Game of Thrones? And she was like, okay, where's the hole I'm going to rip your fucking head apart? You know, type of, yeah. It took an hour and a half to finally get to that point. Because I have no game. I'm telling you, man, I'm a puss.
You should have just opened the door with your pants down already.
You're just thinking too much about it. You know what I mean?
Thinking too
much.
much.
She showed up already. There's no game to be had. You already sealed the deal. She was at your door.
I know. Again, trust me, the life of the puss. You athletes will never understand. All right, let's. Well, are we done? Are we done, or we have Faith? Do we still getting Faith, or we're out of here? Because I know we're already at hour 55 running time. Ange, do we still have Faith, or?
We're calling her.
Okay. All right. Well, should we wait or no more?
Faith.
We have a good question
Alfred,
here.
we
She's
have
30.
Alfred.
Oh fuck! We have Alfred. I'm sorry, Alfred. Go. Alfred. Hi, buddy. You got a question for the guys here. What's up?
Yes, I would like to ask my brother Jonah.
What's up,
Sorry,
buddy?
Alfred. Do me a
speaking
favor.
to that
Speak
phone.
up. Yeah, speak up a little bit louder, man, and get close to your little mechanism there. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. You got a question for Jonah?
Yes, I would like to ask if who's the better coach, David Perkovich of Kaya or Gary White of Guam national team?
So that's a good question. I like that question. I'm interested in this answer too.
Yeah, you screwed over now, boy. Can't pick
Nice one, Alfred.
Good job, Alfred.
You're in the hot seat.
I think they're both great coaches.
Who's better? He didn't say are they
Look,
both.
he did the athlete answer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
The politically correct answer.
Oh, the thing, in a way, I feel that they are, they're similar, very similar coaches. But David.
Who's better?
David's from Australia.
I can't let Jonah get away with this because
Time out. Yeah, me too. I can't get it. Hold on one second. Here's where I know Jonah's bullshitting us because the tone in his voice, the cadence, everything changed. He's like, "Yeah, bitch, I'll put you through the fucking wall." So, who do you think's a better coach? Well, listen here. I really do believe that they have their similarities. One is from Australia,
and this is funny too because when Jonah had two of our teammates on the show, and he hit one of them with kind of a tough question. And our teammate kind of danced around, was trying to do this thing, and Jonah fucking grilling him. Answer the question. Answer the question. That's why right now I'm laughing at this guy, looking at him like, look at you with your tap shoes on.
They're both.
How about this? How about this? No, Jonah, how about this, man? We will refuse to take any other answer except one that puts the other man above the other. There you go.
All right. Okay.
So you can dance all you want, but in the end, we're gonna.
David is a great coach for Kaya,
but
Gaffer's a great coach for Guam.
Who's better?
Gaffer's better international. David's better at club. I've never seen either of them coach either one.
I've never seen.
Boom!
I've never seen.
Come at me again with another question like that.
I have never seen Jonah be such a pussy before in my life. I have never seen it.
I just gave you my whole puss internet world of life, and you can't even do this.
I just answered.
Alfred, great question. Jonah,
Alfred.
You fucking failed.
Yes. Make that damn cake. You just put me in the hot seat like that?
I'll tell you this, though. I enjoy both of you guys very much, and I'll tell you why. Because athletes generally are the worst interviews. And it's not your fault. You're not allowed to speak your mind. Maybe you guys either go against that or you're not at that part yet where you're going to be too pressured. But generally, because I do cover sports, I cover the NBA, so I interview all the top players. LeBron every year, Kobe, no problem. I've done it 1,000 times. And they're the worst interviews. It's not because they're not intelligent or anything. It's they're not allowed to say a damn thing. They are trained, workshopped, and every single answer to every single question you've heard 1,000,000 times. Because they can. Because the moment they speak their mind, they're fucked. And you can't even tell which athlete is smarter than another athlete because all of their answers are rehearsed and the same.
Right.
Are you guys told these things? I mean,
yeah.
Are you told you better not say anything about the club? You better not say anything about the coach. You better not say anything about the process, the plays, or whatever.
As a matter of fact, I just got a whole sheet from Kaya about all these fines, and definitely saying something bad about the club is a big fat fine out of the check.
Yeah.
So, Coach David, I didn't say nothing bad.
Yeah. So, see, that's the thing. See, so while you guys don't mean to be awful interviews, it just has to be that way because you're going to get poorer and poorer the more you open your mouth, and it's really not worth it. Whatever you say in the press is never worth the fine that you're going to get on the paycheck.
Yeah, I
completely get it.
I think both of us, we definitely go a little bit against the grain in terms of those kind of things. But yeah, for sure, if it's going to hit our wallets or anything that's going to hurt our families, we're going to bite our tongue, so to speak. But
no, definitely. Yeah, but at the same time, that's why I liked you guys here tonight. Because while we didn't talk about the club in any kind of damning way where you're going to get fined, but you guys were still yourself. I could totally tell what Jonah's like. I could totally tell what Jason's like. And sometimes you can never do that with athletes because they're so already zombied about everything.
Yeah, real reserved.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Mo.
No, really. really, it's robotic. It really is. It's to a point where when you even try to talk to them casually, it sounds rehearsed. Like, I'll ask Kevin Durant, what are your pre-game rituals? Oh, I listen to music. What kind of music? All kinds. I'm like, dude, come on, Kevin, just give me one. The moment he can't even say an artist, for example, because it might, just backfire in any kind of weird way.
Right.
It really is so difficult to be an athlete, I'm assuming, when being asked questions, especially when you want to say something.
Yeah, there's times, when you do have to
bite your tongue.
Yeah, bite your tongue. But for Jonah and I, it usually doesn't happen too often.
I think we're
Fair
very
enough.
smart when it comes to it.
Yeah. Oh. Now, how many years do you think you guys are going to be in the Philippines playing?
That's a good question.
It all depends on this foreigner rule that they're trying to implement, and then I don't know, Kaya, you guys can answer that if you're watching.
My answer solely depends on if I can bring my my girlfriend and my kids out here. If they're going to come out here, then I'll be here for the foreseeable future. If not, then
if he's able to bring my son Zico out here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, it's nice to have you in the country. You guys seem like fun guys and good guys. I mean, for all the weird questions that we took today and the honest answers we gave, it really does kind of, it gives me an impression about you guys. And you guys are good dudes. Fun dudes.
Thanks for having us, Mo. We really enjoyed
It
ourselves.
was a fun time.
Yeah.
Alfred, you still there?
Man.
Yeah.
Alfred? Yeah.
How's that cake coming? How's that
Are
cake?
you really baking him a cake?
Dude, he makes really good cakes.
Is he? All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's a baker.
All right. Hey, send that cake over to Jonah. Let's see what he thinks about it. Thanks, Alfred, for the
Instagram
question.
Thanks, Alfred.
Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, follow these two guys on Twitter, Instagram as well. On Twitter, it's Jonah Romero 9. Jason, you are Jason RQ Cunliffe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then you can find their Instagram accounts, I'm sure, on their Twitter stuff. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll say our goodbyes. We'll do caller of the night, guys. If you don't mind, before you leave, can you pick which caller you liked most tonight, and they're going to get the chance to win a prize. Cool. And we'll go ahead and give that to them after this commercial break. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It was a very memorable experience namin dalawa kasi plano namin simple wedding lang pero yung kinalabasan niya extraordinary one.
Kinagabihan pala ng wedding namin, August 7. Grabe na talaga yung ulan nun.
Yung mga attend ng kasal namin kasi nanghihingi sila ng confirmation kung tutuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi sobrang taas na din ng tubig. Pati yung photographer po kasi tinatanong kung tuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi medyo may tubig pa. Ang dami na namin nare-receive na calls, pati kami dalawa nagtatawagan.
Pero ang nire-reply namin sa kanila, tuloy talaga ang kasal kahit na ano mangyari. Buti na nga lang kamo, nakapag-register na kami agad yung kinagabihan pa lang ng...
Naka-angli na kami parehas.
Naka-all-net na kami, combo ng blue.
Kaya hindi masyadong hassle. Yung pagtitext namin, pagtatawagan sa ibang naming mga kasali sa kasal.
Pagpasok ko ng simbahan, parang...
Hindi ko alam na nag-march pala lahat ng entourage ko sa tubig.
Bago po kami labas ng simbahan, sinalubong po kami ng mga tao na nakakita sa amin. Talagang na-amaze sila, nagulat sila. Kaya nag-request sila ng kiss.
Pero talagang tama yung sinabi ni Father na for better or for worse, through thick or thin.
Through texts and calls.
Tama, natuloy din yung kasal namin. We're glad to be Globe.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline. Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
I was dared through Boss Man to eat a spoonful of not sugar, but cinnamon. So you guys, I don't cower down to a challenge. I take them wholeheartedly and with spoonfuls. And I'm going to take a spoonful of cinnamon.
I saw this like 1,000 Ways to Die, and the guy died. It was so sad. Okay, now say chubby bunny. I like the color of your lip. Are you here? Oh my god! She's gonna blow! You look like the Wicked Witch. So, how was your experience?
I need a raise.
Show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here, it is a Wednesday night and time to wrap it up on the podcast. Good Times with Mo, the podcast season 2, brought to you by Globe. Time to find out who our caller of the night is. We're trying to get in touch, in fact, with our caller of the night, so we'll still continue to do that in the next few minutes. If we don't, we will contact him immediately after the show, or maybe in the morning, might be sleeping already, to let him know that he has won and give him some huge prize. All right, we want to thank Beyond the Box as well, especially our guest tonight, Jonah Romero, Jason Cunliffe of the United Football League. They play for Kaya, at least Jonah does, and Pachanga for Jason. Guys, anything else you want to bring up before we head out? I know you have a podcast. Now, are both of you on the podcast, Fever Pitch, or is it just Jonah?
Just Jonah.
I just want to, everyone that's watching, I have a podcast as well. It's at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, Fever Pitch. It's a show about football. We normally have guests from here in the UFL. We talk about football all over the world. It's funny. You get to see more of me. Also, I want to thank Mizuno, our MAC2 Group Manila. MAC2 Group Manila takes care of Jason and I here in the Philippines. We want to thank CrossFit Manila, CrossFit Makati, and my girlfriend, Michelle Madrigal, even though it's all for shits and kicks. Love you, baby. And on to Jason. Oh, we want to thank
There's a soft side to you.
I want to thank Fine Line Tattoos, our tattoo artist, Butch Bautista.
Yeah, what's up, Butch?
Takes really good care of us. So
now, who's got more tattoos from the both of you?
I have 4.
I'm looking at Jason's photo. You seem like you have a lot. Or is it just 4 big ones?
Yeah, kind of like 4 big ones.
Tat it up, tat. Yeah.
Jonah's got a lot, though, too.
I got a few. I'm going to drop my pants.
Yeah, all right. Good stuff. Oh, no, I'm good. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right. Guys, caller of the night. I think, Jason, you said you wanted Maui.
I like
he
Maui.
is the guy that Jonah masterfully told to stop his girlfriend from coming immediately right before she's about to. So that was great advice, and I do agree with it. So he's going to be calling tonight. We're trying to get in touch with Maui here. Unfortunately, I think he might have logged off already because it is getting rather late. So Maui, we'll get in touch with you either later tonight. We'll try again, or if not, tomorrow. Get yourself your prize, hopefully even that iPad mini, as we do give them rather generously here on the show. I want to thank Globe for that, by the way. I'm sorry?
Maybe he's trying out our advice.
Yeah, maybe he's in the middle of it right now.
That's a good point.
Stop, Maui.
Who told you to do this? That football player guy. All right. Anyway, so let's wrap it up tonight, guys. Thanks for being here. I really enjoyed your time. You guys are really cool, funny guys, and I appreciate it very much that you made time for the show.
Sure. Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks for having us,
Mo.
Mo. We had a great time.
Thank you, ladies, boys.
Yeah, good.
Lady boys, whatever you are. Thank all of you. Hey, I don't discriminate.
Thanks, don't forget to follow the UFL, of course, the sport as well, football in the country. It is a fast rising sport. It's really nice to see that, and of course the league, most especially the professional league. All right, see you guys tomorrow on the show. I think are we bringing back Princess Nell tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken? Or I know we. Yep. Was there a rumor of Bianca Gonzalez, or who's it going to be? Is it Princess? All right, Princess tomorrow. Then we have Nadia Montenegro on Friday. Have a great day, everyone, or have a great night. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Shoot.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gumata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.